Hello everyone and welcome to A Taste of the Past, a game that just looked so stunning that I just saw it and I wanted to play it. Okay. It just looked gorgeous and I want to look at it. Look at it. I'm a sucker for a pretty game. Soy sauce mural, mushrooms, carrots, noodles, sugar, something sauce. Even the ingredients list is indistinguishable. The pages are weathered and torn, proof of generations of recipes passed down. Mom used to prop the recipe book on the kitchen counter as she made muscallion, that's probably the aliens, pancakes before class, hot pot for special occasions, long noodles for my birthday, my first birthday without her. I begged for the recipe growing up, but she always reassured me that it was Mom's secret. We used to make dumplings together every Sunday afternoon, dipping our fingers into water to connect the peel. The fresh smell of chives as the goza hit the hot oil. I can't remember the last time we cooked together. She eventually only put thought into her cooking for work potlucks. Cooking for people who've never heard of chili black bean sauce. Dad never understood a love for yatio. I'm sorry if I pronounce things wrong. And how I meticulously dipped the dough into conky. I knew her less and less, hearing about her day 3 eavesdropping on phone calls. Of course, you're not there when you need you most. And she fell asleep. I can't believe I fell asleep. I bet I missed my stop. Where is everyone? Look how pretty! Oh, just a cute old couple. Hello. Grandma? Honey, last time I saw you, you were just a couple feet tall. I thought it'd been years before we'd meet again. What's going on? I thought you were dead. Oh, May, I'm so sorry. Your mom left you too soon. You know about that? What is this place? I found her, May. Even though it's been long since your great-grandma died, I still remember it clearly. I saw her everywhere. I kept reliving all those same memories I had once forgotten. I understand how you must feel. Wait, Mom's here? Where can I find her? There's so much I need to tell her. You'll see her when you're ready. Why can't I see her now? Where is she? Your mom misses you. Have you been eating? You look thinner than I remember you. Why does any of that matter? She's gone and I'm talking to dead grandma. I have something I must tell you before you go. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Do you remember the first time you swam? I was 6? I used to take you swimming to the pool every Friday after elementary school. You complained every time that your mom wasn't there. But she was cooking dinner for us. When I made it into the deep end for the first time, your mom made you mapo tofu, your favorite at the time. She loves you. You haven't been here for the past few years. She wasn't there then and she's not here now. She has been there for you all your life, even if you don't see it now. You know it's my birthday, right? Where is she for that? I know you must feel hurt, but she sacrificed so much to make sure you're cared for. Moving to America, giving up her dreams. If you want to take one thing from her, it's to love even when no one's watching. But how am I supposed to know if she loves me if I don't see it? It's everywhere around you. Her waking up early to take you to school, working extra shifts to pay for your art classes. She never passed down any of her recipes though. She didn't want you to worry about cooking so you could focus on school. Take this list and go to the fridge. I promised your mom would give this to you. It's been a while, May. I'm happy to see you again. Your grandmother hasn't been doing well since your mother joined us. It wasn't her time yet. Can you tell me what's going on? I'm sorry, but not yet. I never thought I'd get to talk to you again. You know when they say you'll have all the time to sleep when you're dead, but your grandma still wakes me up in the morning to share the latest family gossip? Sounds like her. So you live here? Your grandma lives here too? I guess you could say that. How are you holding up? I can't stop thinking about Mom. I can barely get up in the morning. Remembering her is part of accepting that she's gone. You'll remember her when you hear your favorite song on the radio or when you set a table for dinner. But it also hit you when you see something beautiful and wish you could tell her. But the truth is, you'll never stop grieving her. But you'll learn to celebrate her life by cherishing those memories. I still can't bring myself to delete her voicemails. I try to make her food, but the online recipes I found never are quite as good as hers. Soon you'll learn how to carry her with you properly. But for now, I want to know more about you. I haven't seen you since you finished middle school. How have you been? Mr. Liu, you remember him? Ah yes, your art teacher. He submitted my portrait of Mom to the Mother's Day contest. It'll be my first Mother's Day without her. I'm sure she wishes she could see your painting. How's school? It's been awkward. Everyone in my class already walks on eggshells around me. I got sent home from last... I don't think I said flowers. Got sent home from class last week for crying. Everyone asked me if I was okay, and I was like, no, I'm just a kid. And then my mom's dead. Then they start crying. So then I started comforting them, even though I'm the one with the dead mom. And they're like, I can't imagine what I'd do if my mom died. But I don't have to imagine. I'm going to be reminded for the rest of my life that my mom's dead. Every holiday when I get married, when people ask what my parents do, Thanksgiving's coming up. And I don't want to see everyone spending time with their parents. Even though Mom and I don't even do anything for Thanksgiving. It's the fact that I don't know, or I'll know what can never be. And now I'm bitter that people who did nothing wrong to me besides be happy. Your feelings may not be necessarily right, but they're human. Your mom's passing is going to be painful and awkward and selfish, but that's okay. I promise you, you're holding up as any person would, and one day your classmates are going to understand where you're coming from. Take care of yourself, May. We're all thinking of you. Whew, this is heavy already. Do I have to select things? Oh, okay. Noodles. Mushrooms. Scallions. And this one? Yeah. Do I talk to her again or do I keep going? No, I have to keep moving forward. Ah, this is gonna be a heavy game. Are you gonna make me cry? Have I met you before? You look familiar. May, is that you? Who are you? I haven't seen you since you were a baby. I'm your great-grandmother. I think Mom showed me a picture of you once. Hopefully it was a flattering picture. How are you? I don't know. Have you had the funeral yet? It was last week. I took my sister to the mall to shop for a black dress, and it was weird, like, what am I supposed to say when the sales associate asks me, looking for anything particular today? It's not just that. Who's gonna take me to the 99 Ranch? Who's gonna watch scary movies with me? Part of me doesn't want to be happy because then it would mean I've accepted her death. Whew. But what does your mom want you, but that's what your mom wants you to do. Be happy. I reconnected with your mother here recently. All she talked about was you. Do you want to hear what she said? I'm gonna do this because I don't want to cry more. It's okay. Getting over loss is a process. You think that if everyone goes through loss, that would learn a better way to cope. We'd have stages of grief to guide us. But grief doesn't know it is supposed to be linear. I feel like I'm going through all 4 stages at once. You can take all the time you need. I wish I had more time so I could get to know you better. But I should let you go. Stop making me cry. Hi, you must be Great-Grandpa. You must be me. I need to ask, how's being a teenager in your time? Kind of terrible. Sounds like things haven't changed then. I'm sorry about your mother. But let's get your mind off it, okay? We can talk about something else. Anything you want to know about me? How did you meet Great-Grandma? We were in the same school. We'd pass notes to each other. We drew doodles poking fun at our teacher. When I moved away after the war, we kept in touch through writing letters. I was always excited to see what sketches she had for me that week. She'd draw what my family was up to, and I'd draw the latest pranks the soldiers pulled on each other. Eventually, I came back from serving. I wrote her one last letter asking her to be my girlfriend. Oh shoot, that's sweet. I haven't even had a boyfriend yet. I wouldn't worry about that. You inherit her looks. My turn to ask you. What makes you happy? Going on walks in the neighborhood with Mom. Falling asleep to the sound of rain. Listening to throwback songs in the car. That's good. Small things are always worth holding on to. I have to be honest with you. I had a complicated relationship with your great-grandparents. You'll meet them in the next train car. They're interesting people. It wasn't until they passed that I understood them. After my dad died, I had to pick up the stuff from my childhood house, and it was only then that I realized how similar we were. Navigating familiar roads in my neighborhood, working to provide for my family, wondering what my purpose was. You're lucky you had this bond with your mom when your mom was living. Losing her isn't lucky. She was barely there for me when she was alive. You'll learn more about your mom as you grow older, and you'll understand what I mean. This train is quite dirty. Before you go, why don't you wash your hands? Click and hold. Oh. There you go. Who are you? Hey kid, I heard you need a ticket to ride the train. A what? I'm just messing with you. Just something us great uncles do. I'm still confused on how this train works. Am I going deeper and deeper in time? Each cart house is a generation, and you, my dear, have reached the best part of the train. I wouldn't take your great-grandparents too seriously, though, especially your great-grandfather. He's been telling me the same story from the war for decades now. What's my purpose here? What are the ingredients for? Shouldn't it be obvious from how everyone's talking to you? But Mom? She left something for all of us to give to you. Why me, though? Why not Dad? Because you're her daughter. From the day you were born, you became her world. Also because having kids means finally someone will laugh at your jokes. It doesn't last long, though. I don't feel like her world. Of course you're her world. That's not what you should be questioning. You should think about boys in school and whatever kids think about. Honestly, I was thinking about girls in skipping class at your age. I think Great-Grandma can hear you. Just kidding! Anyway, what I'm trying to say is your mom did everything she could to make you the person you are today. You don't have to live up to who you want to be. Our world is much more interesting if we can learn through yours. I wish Mom could see me now and tell me everything's gonna be okay. There's still so much left for me to do, and she can't guide me through any of it. What's left? Tell me, what do you have to do? I haven't even finished high school. I have to fall in love, get my heart broken, go through an emo phase, find myself, work at a bookstore down the street like I always dreamed of. I have to paint something greater than I've ever done before. One day you'll do all of those things and we'll be here cheering you on. People told me I wouldn't be famous, but look, I'm in a video game. Huh? Don't worry about it. Your mom told me to give you these noodles. You can boil them on the stove before you go. There you go. I didn't expect to cry, but I didn't check what this game was about beforehand. Who are you? Hi, May. I cannot read that, I apologize. It's an honor to meet you. Your grandmother told me that you're an artist. I'd like to hear what art you do. I paint watercolor portraits. What have you done recently? I did a painting of Mom and me. She's the sun and I'm the moon. You can't have one without the other. I made it for Mother's Day, but Mom never got to see it. You must really care for your mom, huh? I just wanted her to notice me. I'm starting to think she always did. I don't know if anyone's told you, but I used to paint as well. I use traditional brush paintings of mountains and trees. Painting's the only time I feel like my old self. No one tells me how I'm supposed to feel. Have you ever written poetry on your paintings? That's what I used to do in my time. I'd sometimes write my own or use, I think, kanjis? I'm assuming that's what it says. Work. I don't know. I only ever write in my journal. I'm not poetic or anything. How about you try now? Here goes nothing. Grief's a book. Where the words... I've forgotten their meaning. The pages no longer make us forget. Grief is a book that burns. Every time someone tells me to move on, or tells me the book with its spine torn out, it throws itself into the fire without anyone caring. Grief is a book that cannot take you to another world. Grief is a love lasting through death. With a daughter, where the ending is already written. Is this your first? Are you sure this is your first time doing poetry? One more thing. Your mother wants you to chop and fry vegetables. Don't forget before you move on. No cooking game. I get to talk to a dog. Ruff ruff. Ruff ruff. That's all. Talk to me more, dog. Hello. Everyone's been talking about you. I'm May. Nice to meet you. I heard about your mom. It's going to be hard, but you need to take care of your sister. Your dad's always busy with his job. She lost her mom too. She needs your older sister to be there for her. I know, but I'm barely holding on to myself. Look, Ross doesn't come easy. My mom died when I was 5. But your grandma made sure you could have a better life in America, and you shouldn't throw it away because your mom was gone. You need to take responsibility of your sister. I'm trying. It doesn't have to be much. Just make sure she's at dinner, finish her homework. You understand? I guess. You're lucky you have food on the table. Back in my day, I could only eat meals like yours for New Year's. Just because you've gone through that doesn't mean I can't suffer too. You need to understand the value of work. Your dad has to pay for your art classes by himself now. Haven't you considered that? But Mom put me in painting classes, and that's one of the only things that make me happy. Listen, I just want what's best for you. Think about it, okay? The puzzle! I like puzzles. Oh, that's the painting, sun and moon. You took it to avoid emotion. Yay! You sure know how to keep a lady waiting. Is this the last train? You should keep exploring, but no one else will know a thing about making noodles. You know how to make the long noodles? You mean longevity noodles? I'm the one who created the original recipe. But I'm missing one of the ingredients. All I know is that your mother told me to give you this. A wood ear mushroom. She remembered. I feel terrible. Of course she did. She's your mom. The long noodles represent a long life. That's why you eat them on your birthday. This is your mother's final gift to you. A reminder of your Chinese heritage. You can get through this, May. Your mother told me you're a strong woman. People keep telling me that after she died, but I didn't do anything. I just begged the universe, my friends, whatever god there might be, that she would come back. I wish I knew right where Dad's favorite udon noodles were. I wish I knew how to celebrate my identity like how she did, knowing the right amount of sesame oil to add to wontons. Navigating the 99 ranch like my home, preserving my culture for the next generation. Not live in an empty house of people who forgot Mom as she was, spirited and wise, who taught me how to hold a paintbrush. But you did do something. You're carrying on her heritage and taking care of yourself. That's what she would have wanted. What do you want to do now? I don't know why Mom brought me here. But I'm thankful for all the advice, but Dad probably wants me home soon. After you mix the noodles, you've done all you need to do. There's a bowl at the end of the train. Remember carefully. Oh, shoot. Is it yellow, blue, red? Okay. Oh, going this way now?
Mom? Is that you?
Happy birthday, May.
Okay, I don't need to read.
I can't believe you're here. So much has happened ever since you left. I need you back.
You know I can't leave.
But why did it have to be so soon? Why couldn't you stay for my graduation or be there for my robotics final?
I wish I could have stood by you through all of those moments.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I never appreciated how you took extra shifts to put me through art class. I'm sorry I don't help Dad enough. I'll do anything for you back, please.
You don't have to be sorry for anything. Do you remember the first time I made you noodles? You were in the 3rd grade, so small and curious. The store ran out of bean sprouts and you suggested wood ear mushrooms. From then on, that ingredient became our tradition. Our cultural heritage is shaped by these small moments. You've always been a part of that.
I'm everything I am today because of you. I never thanked you for making kanji for me when I was sick, or for believing in my paintings.
Don't worry. Just knowing that I'll always be in your heart brings me peace.
Thank you, Mom, for everything. I wish we could have dinner together one last time.
I'm sorry for leaving so soon.
You did more than enough for me. You were the greatest mom I could have asked for.
May, I want you to keep painting. Ask Dad to take you to that New Order concert. Live like you did before my passing, spirited and open.
I don't know if I can do that without you.
I'll always be with you. It looks like this is your stop. I love you. Always.
I love you too. Goodbye, Mom.
Now I gotta read again. Goodness me. I didn't sign up for this. Scoop a small spoonful of mixing in the center, then use your spoon to connect the wrapper like this. But how do we add the soup? Some of the filling will become the soup. All we have to do is wrap the rest of these and steam them. Wanna try? Do a little cooking mama game, you know? But more like cooking I miss mama. It's actually good. It gives me a moment to calm myself. I want meat. Oh. That's perfect. I knew my girl was a fast learner. After dinner, can we go to the pool? Ask Grandma, she can take you. But I want you to go with me. I have to clean up after dinner. Please, pretty please. Okay, how about this? If you clean up with me, we can all go together. Yes, Grandma, Mommy said she'd go to the pool with us today. Don't go so fast. We have to finish these dumplings first. Where did you learn to make such yummy food? Your grandmother taught me. Who taught Grandma? Her mom taught her. One day you'll teach your kids. May, I want to talk to you about school tomorrow. You're starting 6th grade. Don't remind me. Middle school's going to be even more challenging, but I know you can get through it. I was looking through my stuff today when I found a card you wrote me when you were just in 2nd grade. Your teacher had you write all the letters for Mother's Day. You said you're lucky to have a mom, but really, I'm lucky to have you. I get to have a little girl who's the brightest person in every room. Us moms, we're always thinking about how we can raise our kids better. If our kids will be good people or smart. Am I a good person? Yes. Except when you steal your sister's toys like you did with her stuffed koala. Hey, she stole my doll first. You asked the question, didn't you? May, don't forget how brightly you shine. You do the world with all of this care. Don't let that go. You really think so? Of course. I want you to know how much I love you, that's all. Oh, individual little carrot pieces. Little mushroom, little scallions. I like carrot, lots of carrot. Lots of carrot, all the carrot.
I went to 99 Ranch the other day. My first time there without you. Did you feel emotional the first time you came to America? You must have been so excited to find an Asian supermarket and not just one exotic shelf in the grocery store. I walked past the aisles, the lychee jellies you used to buy me as a kid, the grandmas gossiping at the produce section. All those times I used to sneak Hello Panda in our shopping cart. I didn't know what brand of udon to buy. I tried to call you, but you couldn't answer. Then a lady came up to me. She grabbed udon off the shelf and told her daughter, "This one is my favorite." And just like that, I knew you were watching over me. I don't know how things are going to change, but I'll keep painting. I'll help Dad take care of Amy. I'll take everything you've given me and continue to love our family. I'm hopeful for the future, and all it took was a taste of the past.
And that was a taste of the past. I did not expect to be crying right now, but I am. I'm not like, pretty little crying. No, I'm ugly, ugly crying. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Whew. Ah! That was beautiful. This is one of the occasions where, like, you really see how games are an art form. So I need to go wash my face. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. I think this is just gorgeous. Yeah. I hope you guys have a lovely evening, morning, afternoon, or night. I am so stuffed up right now. And, toodles, and go tell your mom that you love her. If your mom's still around, go tell her that you love her.